escorts make for relatively safe travel. Walking.
Where's the Cyclops Master?
We have no means of exposing our enemy's movements. Ice's stain is yours to
This ladder can take us to new heights.
We ought to put it to good use.
What's all this ruckus?
I've just recalled the little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Look! Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
This oxcart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due. Of a ride, 'tis now on.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have seen a pretty stone lying about, would you? One befitting the name the Jade was stolen from me while I was delivering it. And if Master Everard should... 'Tis no exaggeration. He's to be quite truthful. I'd intended to sell off the Jadeite orb and quit this. Working under a man such as him, I'd only get chewed up till he decided to spit me out. That jewel was my last hope. Unless you were to find...
The Jadeite orb could be anywhere now. Perchance we ought to speak with someone who has experience in banditry.
Welcome, sir. If you... After all, 'tis folly to linger on a single vocation. Well, do come again.
Have you come from Vernworth? How are things? The ancient battleground to the north is overrun with hordes of fell beasts, and so little are survivors anticipated that you'll find not even a check. In times past, 'twas safe enough a night. Since a few days past, skeleton. It could be that aught's befallen the cenotaph. I'd heard the spirits had calmed somewhat. Say, if I cannot dissuade you from traversing the ancient battleground, would you...
Well, hello there, sir. Oh, there's always demand for weapons. particularly near the border, where quarrels occur every other day. Do come again?
Shall we report our results?
Greetings. You are the Arisen, are you not? Tell me, in your comings and goings, he seems to have vanished while in possession of a treasure known as the Jadeite Orb. My fellow merchant, and if I may be candid, it is an item of precious importance to myself, and in my hour of need, who should wander by but the good Arisen? You will be rewarded handsomely.
It seems this Jadeite orb is in high demand. 2 people have asked us to find it now, but only one of them can have it.
I shall stand by you, Master. Whatever you decide.
How might I aid you, sir?
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I seem to recall leaving just such an item in storage.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find.
If we've the item in hand, we ought not keep the recipient waiting.
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
'Tis as you say. We found an Archistaff and greatsword.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Oh-ho! You have procured... Most excellent. You may now change your vocation. However, if you wish to register as a... Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Mark, you may now change your vocation as... What's more, I bear glad tidings. 'Twould seem our...
Outstanding.
We have achieved our objective.
'Tis vital that we rest and regain our strength before moving on.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Always a pleasure.
Our foes will quail in the wake of your fearsome blows, Master.
Strike well. Know that we shall aid you as needed.
This really is fine craftsmanship. This part of
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Do come again. Welcome to Bjorn's, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So if you check the price, many thanks. I appreciate the business. Welcome to Bjorn, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, Isers die early death. Hope to see you again.
Oh, there's something written here.
Shall we take a closer look?
I'm in fine.
We must rest. Though the sun is...
I witnessed a stunning display.
A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. Where to next, Arisen? Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Oh, looking for the Jadeite orb, are you? Can't say I've seen it, or heard of it for that matter. Mind refreshing my memory? Good luck to you then, cuz.
I'm counting on you.
I was not...
suppose I ought to get used to this.
What must needs be done?
Strike! Now!
I'm not going to take that from you.
Good to see you, Master.
I'm counting on you!
Here, an enchantment of cold frees our burns.
Hold fast! You have the strength to prevail!
I shan't let them find me.
Have courage!
Where was our bound again?
All this hustle and bustle.
Time to find me a mark.
Quite a predicament.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Let them talk. I'm too old to care.
I've just recalled.
None of my acquaintances don such.
Got to focus. My head will roll. Is there aught you require?
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here? All about this place makes me nervous.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
Sir Arisen, just when almost all of the villagers had arrived as well.
Oi, what are you doing?
Jonas, this is the...
Is that right? Then you did it once afoot.
My apologies, yet he speaks truly. Pray, calm the beast.
More Saurians. There, Master! Saurians! Ice is our ally against such fiends. I shan't let them off. Ice is
The Saurians are no more, Ice. That's twice you've come. You're more than a friend to Harb. Truly, we cannot...
Here he is!
Jonas!
This blasted. How many times there can be no doubt?
Forgive me.
Jonas!
You would say that. Seems to me.
Jonas, please!
There!
I do apologize, but we mustn't let this... I do hope you shall visit us.
'Twas a rotten note to end things on. I do hope Sir Fioran will be alright.
Machiavelli is just what I need.
Couldn't tell you how, but the seas changed.
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness Moors can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them.
Come to think of it, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Each to their own.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
I will protect you. You're soaked. Do try not to catch cold. Let my magics grant you an elemental breeze. Well done.
That was hard won. What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge. We must not let down our guard. In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it. He thinks I know where that is. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
We've been given a destination. Shall we make our way there?
Should your pack grow over full, have no fear. I'll lighten your load by...
An enchantment of cold to freeze our foes. One of us is being drenched!
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Go right ahead.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
At any rate, look how many women we count among our number.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
Attack now, while the ogre's attention is fixed on his favorite prey. Do
Treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Tis rather high. It might be beyond our reach. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit. Let all that bin go to waste. Welling. Right where it hurts. I shan't let them off.
I sustain your fury.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I have a feeling it will be worth the climb.
Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? I'll wager I could make that shot.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
I'll turn you into a pincushion. Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Where the Saurians?
You're soaked! Try not to catch cold.
I will protect you.
It's rather valuable, this.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
Am I the only one getting knocked about?
Here, an enchanted coal to freeze our bones. Listen has been drenched. The path to victory. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Truly? I do believe our party would stand to benefit from the addition of a sorcerer.
Their command of magic makes them dependable allies. My magic infuse your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Focus. A moment of indecision will spell out truth.
Well done, Master.
Goblins, Master!
Then I shall remain by your side.
We are never truly alone. The heavens watch over us.
What might you be looking for?
There's a ladder here. Oh, excellent find.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment?
At your neck.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Ah, yes. Regarding your pursuer from some days past. When he learnt of your Majesty's escape, he began inquiring after your movements. 'Tis a glad as to how he learned your Majesty's location with such ease. I intend to extract the answers from him anon. I shall be sure to inform you when I do. Pray.
So the agent was of Batal after all.
There is much we ought to tend to. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding the false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you, if that is your judgment, your Majesty? There is much we ought to tend to. While examining the palace ledger for some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be arisen. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude, yet 'tis strange. For sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this not, 'tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign.
Keep things interesting.
Where was I bound again?
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. I long for the times when I was always on my feet. Always a pleasure.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Much appreciated.
This looks as good a place as
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if... The safer the roads, the heavier my pockets.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. If 'tis discipline your company lacks, I can provide. If we share our strengths, we can begin formulating a I've nothing to report as yet. Was there something you need?
Interested in my wares?
Gather round, gather...
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use. box carts make for relatively safer travel.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Get off my vegetables!
I shall do as you say. Wolves, if I've ever seen them.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Let my magic grant you an elemental In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master? Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
I can't stand this.
Ice's stain is yours to wield.
Mislike the look.
I did my best to match your skill, Master.
I will protect you. I'll keep them pinned down. Welcome.
Overjoyed to have completed the task my master set for me.
Splendid.
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look. Imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Now that is a surprise.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge. We must not let down our guard.
Seems your luck's
Stop
run
all
out.
the available. The prison has been torched. Quick! Douse the flames! You are in need of healing. Allow me. Look right there. Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes.
It was well worth the effort of breaking it. A fine place to harvest some ingredients. No harm in picking a few. Tremendous work! Once more! Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil. You have my protection.
I never would have expected to find a cave in a place like this.
Tis an exciting discovery, but we ought not to lose our heads.
Nice armor you got. Looks better on me. You're bloody terrible, aren't you?
Prepare yourself!
So close a call offers no solace in victory.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it. You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little... trinket you find.
This is generally used as a material. I shan't let you harm me. I stay in yours to win. This seems to be some sight. A chance to recover our strength.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Though our paths diverge here, it surely
Let us
won't
work
be long.
together to honor the... I'm all for swapping stories, but perhaps another night. I can scarce keep my eyes open. I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way? I suppose you'll be wanting a guide. Very well. I can guide you there, if you wish.
'Twould seem we've little choice but to set out for the place.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Our road was a long one, but here we are at last. The false sovereign has been an enigma for far too long. What say we make for Vermin's eastern edge and investigate him? I've a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Follow me.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Strike hard enough, but we might not have to do this twice.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Understood. The foe's worthy of caution. Lord save our best.
An appropriate choice, Arisen. I'll gladly take the lead.
It is rather narrow here. Be on your guard.
I only hope we encounter no foes. Ere we are safely through. Right, just follow me.
You there! Are you looking to... You best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here.
That man just now seemed rather on edge. What could he have seen here to inspire such suspicion? The villagers' stares are sharp as daggers. What is their intent, I wonder? It is eerie, but we must needs press on.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment.
What brings you here?
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Fancy a look at my wares? Tis good to be busy. What? The safer the roads, the heavier my pockets. Always a pleasure.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Got something for me?
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village? You would know of our village? As you can see, is there aught else I can help you with, sir? Arthur. At least, no one by that name lives here. As you like.
This is the inn. We've room to spare if you're looking. Of course. Nothing's free in this world.
I have no issue falling asleep.
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go, then.
Ready to forge on?
Oh, you've a sharp eye. You wonder how I know? For starters, it isn't just not mysterious about it. We've our sources, but don't worry yourself. I can't offer you any help, though. Still, I suppose I could give you a bit of advice. If I were you, I'd try doing to someone else what I was just doing to you. I've a hefty wager riding on you, cuz.
Do to someone else what I just did to you? What could she have meant by that?
Well met, sir.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. You found me out far sooner than most. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily, for 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception. Which is to say, you have my approval as the Thiefmeister. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has... You're the second arisen to come to Vermont. In response, she's... Oops. I don't misunderstand. I'm no ally. Those who deal in information must ne'er... Is there aught else you care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't... Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my... Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and...
Don't bring trouble to my...
I'll gather this. It might be of use. Can't say I've any tidings to...
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. Tis clear you're not interested in arriving at our destination, so I'll hold off on guiding us there for now.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off.
I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of enemies any day.
Can't say I've any tidings.
Aught you need of me?
This letter is as suspicious as they come. We must find someone who could explain. Its true meaning.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Ought you needing me?
What brings you here?
Ah, you must be the Arthur. At least, no one by that name lives here, sir. You would know of our village? As you can see, is there aught else I can help you with, sir? As you like.
No seeing you about. You the outsider? My lords, come on, follow me. I've something.
I suppose I could indulge you.
Is there aught else you care to ask? Beg pardon? A letter? Oh, brass means imitating someone in thieves' cant. This letter means to say someone's taken on such a request. Naturally, I can say nothing as to the who or what. Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care.
No doubt you're dazzled by my charms.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Ought you needing me?
Fancy a look at my wares? 'Tis good to be busy. Work begets do come again.
Aught you need of me?
Yeah? What?
Ah, you must be the... As you like, sir.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
If I were to give you some advice, it'd be to try doing to someone else. I have a hefty wager riding on you, cuz.
Aught you need of me?
I fear I've not used...
You'd best go out. There's no business to be had here.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Whatever 'tis, I'll thank you to leave me.
Is there aught else you'd care to... Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Oi.
Dear me.
You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair. What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily for me, anyway. Most visitors get fooled into going up to the manor. We send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. Anyone that complacent has got no business being a thief. We only train the rare few who make it here. That all you wanted to ask? Figures you'd want to know about. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordered. But I suppose I can tell you, his real name is Dara. But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play, we're men and women of shadow. That's why he was cast out. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester. But he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest, so the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar on his chest to pose as... And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a piece. Me thinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes her. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll...
You're here. I've been waiting.
You're the one, then? Fuck.
Thank you, sir.
I'll not take that from you. Huzzah!
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while?
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Suppose that's enough for one day.
Can't say I've any tidings to
Ah, you must be the visitor of her Dara. In fact, if e'er you should meet him. As you like, sir.
This is the course. Nothing's free in this world.
Glad to be of service, sir.
Work done, Grace. This is the inn. We've room to spare, of course. Nothing's free in this world.
You shan't hear me complain about an...
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Shall... we get underway?
It is rather narrow here. Be on your guard.
Let us proceed with due...
Ah, 'twould seem we've rediscovered an old haunt by a new entrance.
How very curious. I wonder what other secrets this place holds.
We'll never get anywhere if all we... Look, Master! Goblins!
Be sure to avoid open flame. Let my magic grant you an elemental green.
I will protect you.
A statue. I cannot help but suspect it is guiding us somewhere.
Climbing it would grant a clearer picture of our environs.
Let us finish this. This boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to move it if we combine our efforts.
Would anyone care to push?
There, Master. Off each.
That was well thought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability. 'Twill be an honor to serve by your side. We could obtain some rare materials here, if it pleases you, Master.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. It was a glorious success.
Indeed. It was enough to make one pity our foe. Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost. A reward for our efforts. I expect Captain Brandt will know how to put what we've gleaned to good use. I expect Captain Brandt will want to hear of this.
Battle is best avoided here.
You scared? You should be.
Use these flames to smite our enemies. Then I shall remain by your side.
Goblins approach!
quarry shall fall.
Idly by. I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike true.
Why your weapon a magic boom?
Yes, Master. Really now, what are you doing?
You ought not to be so careless.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master? Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route. We have arrived. We cannot break it from this side.
Really? Now?
Could have sworn I had ought to attend to.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned. We're in the right place, but the one we're due to meet has yet to show. Ought we to...
Welcome to the Star Drop. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to... Come back any time.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your Majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance... I see. If your Majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. However, I'm afraid this paper but of course. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth, and all the while, the doubts lurk in a clever ploy indeed. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course.
That thief...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. Have you reconsidered the matter of him? Should you infiltrate one of the palace's masquerades, I am confident that you will leave as the true sovereign. What say you, your Majesty? If that is your judgment, is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve...
Here, if you please.
Shall we get some rest then? Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go, then.
A new day, a new perspective.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. Oh, I didn't see you there. Well, I suppose I was preoccupied with my thoughts. Are you so eager to chat with me? I thought we did enough of that on the road. That thief maester's a capable sort. I'd wager this will make life rather difficult for the Queen Regent. You seem to be in fine fettle this morning, Master. That thief maester's a capable sort. I'd wager this will make life rather difficult. Methinks we've earned a brief repose. What say you, Arisen? Oh, I didn't see you there. Well,
I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Always a pleasure. Welcome to Bjorn's, and quality's what you need if you want to survive.
So before you check the price, just remember, hope to see you again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. The state of things makes my lot. Do come again!
Peruse at your neck.
Put to sleep in dust before I think it's...
This looks as good a place as any.
Points no good.